A scientist positioned his buttocks toward his own mouth, believing that connecting them would complete human evolution. What the scientist didn't anticipate was that these butts creatures had no consciousness and spread at an alarming rate. The world was quickly overrun by these beings. In this apocalyptic environment, the butt killer emerged. Hearing someone's cry for help, the butt killer pulled out his gun and attached a scope. He confirmed the direction of the distress call, but hordes of butts were charging toward girl. Shooting alone wouldn't save the girl, so he drove a butts vehicle over, clearing the path by shooting down the butts ahead. The butt killer then shot through the ropes, binding the girl with a single bullet. The man successfully rescued her, but she had lost consciousness. The butt killer had no choice but to seek help at a nearby village. However, the villagers were extremely hostile upon seeing them. It turned out the villagers had tied up the girl themselves. They were sacrificing her life to the butts in exchange for the village's peace. After learning the truth, he could only drive away in the butts vehicle. That night, the butt killer learned through conversation that the girl's name was Anna. All her family members had been taken by the butts army. The butt killer empathized deeply. 20 years ago, when the butts creatures first appeared, his parents had sacrificed themselves to protect him. The next day, the two returned to the town, now in ruins. The butt killer searched for the butts' next direction. They identified the butts army's nest, a massive buttock-shaped rock. The butt killer and Anna reached the foot of the mountain and entered a tunnel. At the tunnel's end was an artificial iron door. The butt killer broke through. He searched every corner of the room, finding only a video recorder documenting a mad scientist's experiment. The scientist had transformed himself into the first butt. After learning the truth, the butt killer found the antidote. They continued deeper inside. Suddenly, tens of thousands of butts surrounded a gigantic butt, clearly the source of the infection. The next second, the butt killer's body began mutating. He had actually been infected by the butts army when rescuing the girl. The butt killer drank the antidote and walked toward the giant butt. The girl took aim. When the butt killer was deep inside the giant butt, the girl seized the moment and pulled the trigger. The antidote dispersed in the explosion, eliminating the greatest enemy. From that day forward, the girl inherited the butt killer identity and embarked on a path of revenge.